Hello everybody, welcome. It's been a long time coming posting a motherhood video. So yes, today I will be sharing with you Taj's Montessori toys. He is now 18 months and this video is strictly about his Montessori or Montessori-inspired toys. So basically the Montessori method is a parenting style. It's a style of education that's from over 100 years ago. Basically toddlers have that bracket where they can take in so much knowledge and it's just important. Gentle parenting, little to no screen time, little to no plastic toys. Having toys that are as close to nature as possible, like wood, metal, glass. Nothing battery powered, nothing that flashes lights, no fantasy or make-believe characters until a certain age. And also these toys are a higher quality. They're made from natural wood, so they'll cost a little bit more, but although they cost more and a little bit more expensive, not even all of them, just some of them, they last longer. You can cherish these more and hold them on to the next child a little bit longer. I still have some of the other toys before I transition into this method. Some of them were gifted to us. They're so special to me, Tevin and Taj, so we didn't completely like trash all of our old toys, but we did toss a lot of them, a lot of battery powered toys. And I'll explain it more as I go through each toy. But we just started implementing this style into our household. We love it so far. We don't strictly follow the Montessori method is what I'm learning as I'm learning more and more about it. I'm still reading the book on it. Let me go get it really quick. So yes, this book, the Montessori Toddler, a very common book that people are going by when they are wanting to implement or transition. Yeah, for people who want to transition into this method, I highly recommend picking up this book because it's not that long and it literally just kind of covers everything. So yes, I'm going to share with you the toys that Taj loves currently right now. These toys are typically, I want to say, like 12 to 18 months, maybe 24. I am seeing that it is time to up the level on some of them for Taj. Okay, I think I covered everything now. So let's get into toy number one. So the first one is this cube. I think it's called a Busy Cube. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'll link it below anyway, so you guys can check it out. I got it off of Amazon, and let me tell you, this thing keeps Taj so busy. It's basically all the things that they want to touch anyway that we kind of tell them that they can't because they'll hurt themselves or whatnot, or they can't reach it, or just things they're super curious about is all here on one cube. Like the key, like a light switch, a little wheel. If you can practice screwing, turning things on and off, this thing actually comes all the way off. You can practice turning it back on, like things like a water faucet. Like this thing is so dope. He did break like a little piece came off right here. He's had this for a long time, and this used to actually be his favorite part of the wheel when he first got it. So yeah, this thing is clutch. But I will tell you that it's heavy because it's made of, you know, natural things like the wood and the metal. So it teaches the toddler to be fragile with certain things that are heavy and can possibly hurt you if you're not careful. Whereas if you have like a plastic toy, you can have something huge that's plastic and it can still be light. And plastic is man-made, so this just teaches the toddler more like practical life things. Okay, so yes, love this toy. All right, so this is toy number 2. We're missing 2 pieces here, but let me tell you why we love this here. Well, first off, for the Montessori method, they teach you, or they tell you to have the child grab it themselves, unsolved. So he would normally grab it out of here where everything is in its place and everything is in one place, and he would grab it and then start to solve the problem himself. So what I love about this one, initially when I first bought it, I didn't even realize it it was about size of the carrot as well. And I was just kind of like, no, I don't want that. Like, he's so young, I just want him to learn how to put it in the hole. But now, 1 month later, he knows how to put it in the hole, and now he can move on to that next challenge of, oh, okay, so the small goes in the small and the big goes in the big. So that's what I love. It has 2 levels to it almost, so that's what I really love about this. And of course, it's wooden, and so yes, we love this toy. All right, so the next toy will be his little hammer toy. Now, Taj learned his colors from screen time. I kid you not. So even though we are taking hours out of him doing screen time, he learned his colors from screen time. So we gave him this toy, and he literally shouts out the color as he's pounding them down. And as you pound one down, the one in the back, all it is, it's pushing the other one up. So it's like the game is never over. It's all a journey. So yeah, he'll be like, green, 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 green. So, not a quiet toy. So the next toy is this school bus from Amazon. And what I love about this is he has to do this on his own, and it's completely just wood, like nothing else but wood, where he can open and close the stop sign. He knows how to say stop, and it comes with these little passengers, so cute, and they can have a seat in there. They can have a driver that you can insert in here as well. This thing is very nice. We love it. Okay, so the next toy, let me tell you why I love and not so love this toy. So yes, we love how it's a problem solving, like numbers. He knows how to count to 20, and right now his goal is to kind of figure out the puzzle part. This is where he's challenged on actually placing them in the right place. So we're getting him more into puzzles now that he's getting older. What I don't love about this, so if you find something that says Montessori toy, like just because it's labeled that, like make sure you read the reviews and check it out, because not everything is high quality. This is like the lowest grade of wood, I want to say. As you can see, it's already like has come apart. And babies, like another thing why I haven't really looked into the Montessori method, like as because I'm not a fan of like splinters and things like that. But as long as you have a really nice quality where it's smoothly and just like done right, it won't be a problem. But I came across this, I was excited at the fact that it had all the numbers and things like that, but quality, no. So I have to keep an eye on him while he's playing with this. And I'm thinking about just taking the board part and just hanging it up so he can just kind of point at it, because it's just, he already put it in his mouth a couple times and he's still teething really bad. His pediatrician basically said all of his teeth are growing in at one time. So he's been teething really bad. He literally puts any and everything in his mouth. So yeah, gotta keep an eye on him with these little pieces. Tevin freaks out about this completely, like the little minus sign and things like that. So yes, love it. All right, so we have these wooden blocks, kind of like to build a castle-like things. I fell in love with these like neutral colors, like, you know, like it's close to like nature. And sometimes I just give it to him just like this because he loves just like, ooh, it looks like something new to him. So yeah, I'm still looking for magnetic blocks, because just so he can know the feeling of it before I mean, he's getting into stacking right now, but I guess he's not frustrated with how he can't keep them up and like, you know, like, I don't know. But we love this. Again, careful with the smaller pieces. He loves to put these in his mouth. It freaks Tevin out, freaks me out too, but. Okay, so the next one that I have is instruments. It's very common that you will find like a set of a bunch of wooden instruments, and it's just so perfect because they never get old, especially if you're rotating your toys. And that's part of the Montessori method as well, giving them only, I believe, up to just like 8 toys and then rotating them out. So each week it'll just feel like they have a bunch of new toys. So that's what's so great about this method as well. It works like a charm. He feels like he has a new toy like all the time, and it's really the same thing, and he just doesn't remember. Okay, so many instruments that come in a pack. I'm trying not to make noise because Taj is asleep, and I just want to make sure I cover everything before he comes in here, taking over and whatnot. But basically, yes, a bunch, and I mean a bunch of wooden instruments. We haven't even opened this one yet because I bought a pack of like a musician set, and then my brother gifted him another set, so we just have a bunch of instruments. And also some open-ended play, like anything that looks realistic, or you know, like this. You see cars in real life and things like animals, dinosaurs, like when you can find those action figures that looks the closest to the real thing, that is just so helpful for their development. So this is one of the toys that we can let him have anywhere around the house. It's not like tiny pieces. Like these toys are like so special. We don't want them all around the house, especially the ones that have a bunch of little pieces. But things like this, he can take this to like the living room or anywhere with him. Last but not least, all right, so guys, I completely forgot to cover this toy, and it's one of his favorites, so I cannot miss out on it. This one is so amazing because he can learn colors as well as how many. Like you can count these little beads. And the best part about this one is that you can take it out and it can just be this, which is so lovely. He loves this thing. Blue, purple. Last but not least, I believe this is the last one that I wanted to share with you guys, is a cleaning set. I wasn't totally in love with this at first because I was just like, I thought it'd be cuter and more realistic and better to just, you know how they have those miniature, like real brooms, like wooden brooms. Like I was just like, we can just get that and it'll be like way cuter. But this one comes with a mop, like a dustpan, a duster. Like it's so cute, and he sees me sweeping and mopping all the time, so now he knows exactly what to do with it. He'll mimic it all the time, and it is so freaking adorable. And also, I have people ask all the time about this Nook. This really isn't gonna be for his toys for the Montessori method. Like the famous IKEA cubby that you see everyone have, as long as it has like 8 slots or more or less, that has one toy for your toddler at their level can just pick up and start playing with it themselves independently. It teaches independent play. But I actually got this one for books. It's supposed to be like a little reading nook where he sits down and reads all of his different options of books. So when I get the proper thing for his toys, I will transfer everything to that and then put his toys here. And I do plan on doing his whole room and making the house more Montessori inspired. I haven't even gotten there yet. I know I shared it with you on my Instagram like months ago, but I just haven't gotten around to completely transitioning. So yeah, that will be soon. So let me know if you want to see videos on that. But yeah, I learned about this method so late, and I just figured it'd be so cool to share for those of you who have no idea as well. So let me know if this video helped. Be sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the notification bell. Follow me on Instagram, taylorsarreen. And yes, I'll see you in the next video.